This is a story about a man who is paralyzed in a construction fall that never should have happened. Let me take you back in time. This is at a garage called the Albany Avenue Garage in Kingston, New York. And a lovely guy who'd spent his whole life working at the Albany Avenue Garage is a place where they would fix trucks and tractors and things like that. They did heavy work on construction vehicles. Gentleman who had worked there for basically most of his career, 30 plus years. They were renovating the upstairs of the Albany Avenue Garage, and he was doing some construction work, just moving things, some cables, and just out of nowhere, the floor collapsed. And very tragically, this lovely man injured his neck and became a quadriplegic. No feeling or sensation below the neck. Really horrible thing. The wife went to the local law firms and they told her, "You're limited to workers' compensation. You can't sue your husband's employer." And she thought that she was out of luck. But that's just the beginning of the story. Come on with me. This is lovely uptown Kingston. It's gorgeous here. So let me tell you more of the story. She comes to our law firm and we say, well, it's in New York State. The owner of the property where a construction accident happens is responsible for compliance with New York's labor law. Labor law is a law that protects construction workers. We checked it out, and you know what we found? That the property was not owned by Albany Avenue Garage, it was owned by a shell corporation, and that a lawsuit could be brought against the owner of the property who had what's called a non-delegable duty to comply with New York's labor law. What that means is that as the owner of the property, they can't delegate or assign the responsibility of complying with New York law. They themselves are responsible. So a lawsuit was brought, and after about a year and a half of litigation, the case settled. Here's the important point. When somebody gets hurt at a construction site and your lawyer tells you that you can't sue your co-employee, you can't sue your employer, that you're limited to workers' compensation, know that you can bring a claim against the owner of the property where the construction injury occurs under New York's labor law. Really important. That is essential knowledge in every case. So no matter where the accident happens, and if it happens on the New York State Thruway, the state of New York owns that property and they are responsible for complying with New York's labor law. So that's the point. If you like the video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Would love it, and I'll see you next time.